Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll return it. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, Brand versus...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic.
There he goes! Touchdown!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They go to the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Power football with the run. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Phillips. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw again. Quick completion on the out route. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he puts through the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's good. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun on third down. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Parks. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll leave it with the lone back. Sweet cut there. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Gives it on the option. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Using his legs, it's Avery. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Working that left side now. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. 2nd down coming up. Gonna look downfield again. Gets it out fast. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Going right to work up top. That's reeled in. It's good.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Avery. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Garbers. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Avery. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Avery. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parks. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Running to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Going for 6. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Going for the big play. He's got it on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avery. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Avery. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Avery. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Searching forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's good. There he goes. The 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for it all. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Avery. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback moving. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Phillips. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. He's looking to throw. A late game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to pass. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.